Hey, Amy from blossoming.life.com, and today I want to share with you how we get almost all of our clothes for free. Now, I will say that this is mostly for myself and the kids. My husband still buys clothes, but we'll talk a little bit about that later and how he finds really great deals. But we really don't pay for our clothes. Very rarely do we pay for our clothes. And so today I want to share with you how we do that. When I was on Instagram a couple weeks ago, I asked if everyone liked saving money tips, and everyone that answered they did. And so I wanted to share this, one of my favorite tips on how to save money. I'm going to do another whole video about other ways that we save money, but this one's going to be just about clothes, because clothing can be a big budget sucker, especially if you have kids. And so, or if you have, I'm sure if you have a big family. And so I just want to share with you some of the ways that we get by with barely spending anything on clothes. We do buy occasional clothes, but we get them for cheap. So let's get started. All right, so one of the number one ways that we get our clothes for free is through swap parties. So I will do this with friends. Everyone come over, bring some clothes, and we'll go through it. Or they'll say, hey, I just went to my closet. Do you want any? So that's another way. That brings me to another point of hand-me-downs. We love hand-me-downs. Kids clothes especially, because kids don't last very long in them unless you're my children who don't grow. My kids are just on the smaller side because my husband and I are both pretty short, and so our kids really, they don't have much luck in the growth department. And so they can really wear clothes out for a long time. So it's kind of nice. I don't have to go through a lot of clothes because they can just wear them. Like, we have a pair of pants that Ari just put a hole in, which makes me really sad. Someone gave them to us when he was about 6 months old, and he is, I think, 22 months now, and he's just growing out of them. He honestly could still wear them. They're just getting shorter, so it might be time to retire them. But we wear our clothes out, which is another great tip, is we don't just get a bunch of clothes to wear them and be super fashionable. We wear them to wear clothes, and we wear them out, basically. So I get hand-me-downs from my friends, especially the kids' clothes. We swap a lot. So I'll write my name in them, and then I'll hand it to them and just say, keep whatever you want, and only give me back the things that have the initials on them. And then they know, too, to kind of take care of those ones a little bit better. I think my friends just know how much I don't like spending money on clothes and don't like shopping. And so a lot of times they'll come up to me like, hey, I went through my stuff. You want it? My mom also does this, and my sister-in-law. And whenever our families live far away, so whenever we go and visit, I will ask my mom, hey, do you have any yoga pants that you're going to get rid of? Because she does not like when they start to fade, and so she just replaces them. I don't care if they're faded. I mostly wear them around the house. I wear them for pajamas, and so she will load me up with yoga pants. My mom's actually 7 inches taller than me, and so whatever doesn't fit me, or I usually have to I can only wear the capris, because her pants will be way too long. And so I'll give all the pants away to my taller friends. Yard sales are another great place to look for clothes. Swap pages will also will promote the yard sales. And so I found someone saying, hey, I'm getting rid of a bunch of baby boy clothes at this yard sale. Come by for cheap, whatever. Before I was born, I went over to the yard sale and got huge bags of clothing. And they were all name brands. Not that I really care that they're name brands, but they were all name brands, which is kind of nice. For really cheap, 10 or 25 cents an article of clothing. I even got a couple pairs of shoes. As long as you find a good yard sale, you could definitely come out ahead. We are on the minimalism side, so we don't like having a ton of clothes. We don't like having a ton of shoes. Our kids only want to pick out 1 or 2 pairs of shoes to wear anyways all the time. And so we are not the most stylish, I'll tell you that. We are not the most stylish people, but I think we dress pretty well, especially for not really paying anything. But so you just won't find a lot of stuff. You won't find a lot of clothing here. And that's one way to save money on clothes, is just only buy what you need. And we don't buy a really fancy Christmas dress every year. If someone gives us one, cool, we'll use it. But it's just wear what we got. People will compliment me all the time about what I'm wearing, and my automatic go-to is to tell them how cheap it is. I've heard this is a Midwestern thing, so let me know in the comments below if it is, or if you do the same. But someone will be like, oh, I really like your shirt. I'm like, thanks, I got it for free. Or thanks, I got it for $1. I don't know why, it's just my automatic go-to. And so actually, I want to point out that this outfit I'm wearing today, you can't see it, you can see my pants down here. But that was weird. The outfit I'm wearing today, I actually got for, I think, $5 total, because my shirt was free. It was, somebody gave it to me. And then the pants, I believe, were on sale for $25. And then we had $20 in Kohl's cash. And so it ended up being like $5 for my pants. Which brings me to another great point. Kohl's Cash is a wonderful thing. So Kohl's has a wide variety of things to buy. And a lot of times they do the sales where they have Kohl's Cash. And so we will buy random things, only things that we need. Because remember, we like to be on the more minimalism side. Don't just buy a lot of random stuff. During the year, whatever we need, we'll buy things and we'll get Kohl's Cash. And then we'll use that Kohl's Cash to purchase clothes. And one of the best ways to get clothes for your best bang for your buck is you head directly for the clearance section, which is basically the only section we really shop. Head directly for the clearance section, especially with kids' clothes. They have amazing clearance clothes. I always go through it and I look to see what the price is, if it's really that great of a deal or not. And then we use the Kohl's Cash. So I'll walk out with like 2 huge bags of clothes for like $3. So cheap. But I mean, since they have so many things there, really throughout the year you can get a good amount of Kohl's Cash. We actually did this for Christmas one year. So before we had our second, our parents wanted to go together to get a double stroller. And so they wanted us to purchase it, and then they were going to reimburse us for it. And so we bought it for the stroller from Kohl's. We got so much Kohl's Cash, and then we used it to buy things that we needed, like clothes. And then we also used it for Christmas presents. And I think we barely spent any money on some of our family members' Christmas presents that year. Don't tell anybody. Another thing that we do, and this is really helpful, especially with like shoes or things that are harder to get through swaps because they're a specific size, and season, stuff like that, is we ask our parents. So for Christmas and birthdays and holidays, they're always sending gifts, and especially because they live far away, they'll just randomly send gifts for us, for the kids. And so they have kind of learned that we don't like a whole lot of stuff. We don't like a whole lot of toys, and the toys that we have, we want good quality and not something that will like, something that will last. And so they've started asking us, hey, what do you need for the kids? And so usually for Christmas time or birthdays, they will get something fun or an experience. We also like to do experiences, like a zoo pass or something like that. But then they'll also ask if we need anything. And so that's when we go, oh, hey, we could use some shoes, or the kids could use some new dresses. That is a great way to get clothes, and you're not paying for them. Someone else is, which sounds bad, but you get the gist. You don't want a whole lot of toys and stuff coming into the house. The kids won't play with it anyways. They'd be happier playing with the box. So why not get the things that you need? That's my take on it. We've been really lucky between grandparents and friends and even just like random people, honestly, giving us clothes for myself and for the kids. We never buy our kids clothes. I did buy August a dress. It was on sale. It was like, I think $6 or $8. But honestly, I think we returned something, because what we do a lot of times, if we do get toys or something that we don't like, or we don't want, or if it's loud, you know what I mean? So we'll return it, and then we'll get a gift card, and then we'll use that gift card for the kids, because the present was for the kids in the first place, and then we'll buy the things that they need. And sometimes, we will get them something that they want. But that's a great way, too, to get stuff, and you're not technically paying for it. You're getting it for free because somebody else bought a toy or something and didn't fit or something like that. So let's talk about actually buying clothes, because, sometimes we do need to buy clothes. I'm fortunate enough where, I stay at home, I work from home, and so I don't have to look that presentable that often. I have a few things that I have that are nice that I can wear out. I go to church, and so I look decent. I go out in public looking decent on occasion. Say, like my husband, he needs to look nice and he needs to wear dress clothes. So my husband really likes name brand stuff, quality things. He'd rather have quality rather than quantity. So what we do, and I'll do this for certain things too, is he goes right to the clearance section of an outlet store. And so he loves like J. Crew, Banana Republic. Those are kind of his places. And so he will go right to the clearance section if he knows he needs work pants. And usually he can get like $80 work pants for like $10. And a lot of times they have sales going on too with it, so you can kind of combine them. But usually he gets like all of his work pants for like $10. And if, say they don't have anything in his size, or just nothing he likes that day, then he just doesn't get it, and he'll wait until the next time we go. And that's usually how he gets all of his clothes. And he's also like the savviest shopper, and so he's always looking for sales and good deals. He's the one who came up with the Kohl's Cash thing. We also are really lucky that we live at a place that does have outlet stores, and I usually get all my gym shoes from the Nike outlet on sale. And so it's kind of like a double whammy. And so I think I usually get like $50, tennis shoes. I got some North Face boots this year for $17. I didn't have any winter boots, and I thought that was a pretty darn good deal. I think they were originally like $60 or $80. So you kind of have to be on the lookout. Go when it's not the correct season. So it was like spring when the boots were on sale, and so that's why they were so cheap. And so if you kind of wait till the next season, then you can do that. I think that's it. But honestly, I feel like you should never feel ashamed to ask, because like I had a friend yesterday that was on, we have this like town page, and was like, hey, does anybody have size 4 of this type of shoe? And I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure we do. But she just asked on the swap page, and there's nothing wrong with that, because people are always willing to get rid of kid stuff. Am I right? I mean, everyone's always trying to get rid of their kid stuff. So her husband came over last night. I gave her a bunch of shoes that we had. I was like, I want these ones back, and these ones you can keep forever. I don't care, you know? And it's a great way to spread what you have, bless other people. I feel like we've been truly blessed to be able to pretty much not have a clothing budget and pretty much be able to clothe ourselves for basically free. And I like that we are able to help somebody else do that too. Although some things that are really nice, I'm gonna sell, which is another great tip. If you say find stuff at yard sales and stuff that are name brand, people love that stuff. And so my plan was, as soon as Ari would grow out of stuff, I'm selling some of that yard sale stuff that I got online. Same with the nicer shoes that we've gotten, they're going online. And get some money back for what I paid for it, but also I might even be able to make some money. Some people make that their full-time jobs, going to thrift stores and stuff looking for name brand stuff to resell online. All right, I think that's all I got today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned some new things on how you can get your clothes for free. Come back to my YouTube channel. We share at least one new recipe, DIY project, natural product, and apparently some money-saving tips. And so definitely come back and join us for some more. I have another really big one planned on some unconventional ways that we save money. But thanks so much for coming to A Blessing Life YouTube channel. We really appreciate you being here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Oh, and leave in the comments below your favorite money saving tips, and if you have any extra tips to add, I would love to hear them.